Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yes, 2027 we are going to talk about right now. The headline says, political movements spread as Bigwigs plot Tinubu's ouster. Bigwigs, they are plotting to ouster Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the incumbent president of Nigeria. He is Jagaban himself. Okay? Now, a lot of things are happening in the political space of Nigeria, and 2027 is fast approaching, as you can see. First of all, may God keep all of us alive to witness that 2027 presidency or presidential election. It is going to be a very, very tough battle between Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, the former presidential candidate of LP, Atiku Abubakar of the People Democratic Party, also the former presidential candidate of the PDP, Kwankwaso, the former presidential candidate of the NNPP, New Nigerian People's Party, and the incumbent president of Nigeria himself, Jagaban of the Asurok, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president himself of the All Progressive Criminals, APC. So this is going to be a very, very tough battle. It's not going to be easy. Remember, Bola Ahmed Tinubu just used this men that we just mentioned their names, wipe the floor in the last presidential election. And there is something missing. A lot of political parties are missing in this particular segment that we are going to dive into. So somebody like AAC, Omo Elishowore, is not there. And other political leaders are not there. So, but we're going to take a look based on the people we are seeing right here in this particular news story. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to use this opportunity to thank you all. And please, if you know you have never subscribed to our channel before and this is the first time coming across my video, please do follow Funky Star TV, subscribe, and don't forget to press that like button. One love. The rise of political movements inspired by the recently concluded American and Ghanaian elections offers a glimmer of hope for the opposition. Ishmael Uthman Nahindenyan. Of course, we will not forget that the American people, they just concluded their election recently. And the thing there is that my man, the president-elect himself, the 45th and 47th president of America, Donald Trump, won the election decisively. Decisively. Okay? He used the opposition, somebody like Kamala Harris, the vice president of America, and the Democrat leaders used them wipe the floor. And I love that. I love that. That is what I'm expecting from the oppositions in Nigeria. Not Atiku Abubakar, ladies and gentlemen, and not Kwankwaso. These are northern people who have been ruling in Nigeria for over 40 years. And they continue to lead Nigerian people. Though they are not in power right now. But, you know, their man, Muhammadu Buhari, just left office. Okay? And Tinubu now in power. Okay? So, somebody like Peter Obi, we are expecting to use APC them, do mathematics. That is what we want. That is the kind of hope that we are hoping for. We are not hoping for Atiku Abubakar. Nobody is hoping for Kwankwaso. But every Nigerian reasonable man or woman, they want Peter Obi. to bring that change. And that's why you see all the time people are floating Peter Obi here and there. And as we speak, Obi is the most popular and likable candidate in Nigeria today. Even though the incumbent president is Bola Ahmed Tinubu from APC and a Yoruba man. But Obi is more electable. Remember, the last election, the news told us that they rigged the election. I don't know whether they rig or they don't rig, but the news says so. But when they go back to court, Bola Ahmed Tinubu still win them in the courts. That is what baffles me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? But every Nigerian people knows what happened in the last election. So, they continue. In the wake of the American and Ghanaian presidential elections, several political movements have emerged in Nigeria, each aiming to challenge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election in 2027. In both the United States and Ghana, the oppositions defeated the ruling parties in the landslide victories. That is the fact. Now, Democrats, they have nowhere to stand. They have no leadership in Democrat. Nothing. Zero. Trump dismantled and disarmed the Democrat people. They call them the Dems. Who wanted to use everybody become slaves in this life that we came. They turned the whole things upside down. They want to change the narratives, the way we live our lives. They make everything skyrocketed. Everything, ladies and gentlemen, cause wars everywhere. That is not the kind of life we need, ladies and gentlemen. We all need peace. We need peace and stability in the world. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants to fight war. And they are sending people to war. They don't send their kids to war. They don't go to that war. They all have children. People will be dying there and they will be enjoying boxing champagne while people are killing themselves. So that does not make any sense. Everybody wants peace. Let peace reign. Okay? In the US, former President Donald Trump of the Republican Party defeated Kamala Harris, the incumbent vice president and candidate of the Democratic Party. In the November 5th election, similarly, Ghanaian Vice President Muhammadu Bawumia, the presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party, lost to the National Democratic Congress candidate John Mahama in the December 7, 2024 election. Following Trump's election, opposition parties expressed hope that they could replicate the US and the Ghana political trajectory in Nigeria. The outcome of Ghanaian election has injected a renewed sense of optimism among opposition parties as they step up their political games towards significant political realignments. On November 28, it was reported that the 2023 presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour Party counterpart, Peter Obi, and former Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai had concluded plans to form a new political party or adapting on existing one to form a coalition ahead 2027. So somebody like El-Rufai is joining Peter Obi now. So ladies and gentlemen, you see how they play the game? The game is not a pure game. It's not a sincere game, ladies and gentlemen, because everybody knows whom El-Rufai is and what he has done so far, even when he was on the governor's seat in his state. So he was working with Buhari before, and people wonder why somebody like Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not appoint El-Rufai into any of his cabinet appointments. After the report, Obi and Atiku met again in Adamawa, Yola State on November 30th, but the two camps of the political leaders denied having discussions for a joint ticket ahead of the 2027 election. Remember, they never agreed. They never agreed on anything. Everything, if you caught them red-handed, they say, no, it is not us. No, we don't do nothing. No, don't call our name. Don't mention our name. We are just friends. And we are just drinking coffee. Or we are just drinking wine. No problem. So just leave our name out of coalition or out of anything concerning politics. So they are just like that, ladies and gentlemen. But however, Atiku spokesman Paul Ibe later revealed that the two political leaders had been engaging in discussion to form a united front against the APC. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Ibe is another prominent PDP man. He has been in this position for a very long time. Okay? For a very, very long time, Paul Ibe. Ibe, who appeared on Channel Television Politics Today on December 10th, said, "The truth of the matter is that Atiku Abubakar have promoted opposition parties to work together, to come together. That is the only way they can kick out this incumbent and clueless government. And I believe that discussion have been going on." This was as the People Redemption Party and African Democratic Congress confirmed that they had initiated discussion with each other on a potential merger ahead of the election. Similarly, some parties under the edges of the coalition of United Political Parties and the Social Democratic Party had also expressed readiness for talk of possible alliance, saying the country needed more than just a coalition of only Atiku and Obi. Also, former President Olusegun Obasanjo last Saturday hosted former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso and former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke in Abeokuta, Ogun State. According to Kwankwaso, the discussions centered on significant national issues, including the future of politics and governance in Nigeria. A former Director General of the Progressive Governors Forum, Salihu Lukman, in an open letter titled "Satanic Leadership and Nigeria's Boiling Point," on Monday called on Olusegun Obasanjo to lead efforts to unify opposition parties to challenge Tinubu in 2027. Lukman warned that the disunity within opposition parties would make it easier for President Tinubu to secure a second term. He called on Obasanjo, General Yakubu Gowon, retired, General Ibrahim Babangida, retired, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, retired, Goodluck Jonathan, and Muhammadu Buhari to lead effort to rally opposition parties. While the rise of these political movements brings hope, it also presents significant challenges. The political landscape in Nigeria is complex. In Nigeria's recent political history, only once has an opposition party defeated a ruling party. In 2015, Buhari of the APC defeated Jonathan of the People Democratic Party. Buhari had contested and lost 3 presidential elections before his party, Congress of Progressive Change, the Action Congress of Nigeria, and a faction of the PDP, New PDP, merged in 2013 to form the APC. The merger provided a bigger platform to achieve his presidential ambition in 2015 and for his re-election in 2019.